Broadcast coverage on the Region Sports Network is made possible by Pulse Technology, leading the way in technological innovation for over 70 years. Strachan Van Til, your favorite Indiana-made grocery store. Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn. Visit Michigan City LaPorte. Closer than you think, better than you imagine. Ironworkers Local 395. Proud to be union. Crowell Insurance Company, the insurance superheroes. Bricklayers Local 4, the best hands in the business. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made. IBEW Local 697, proud to support high school sports. American Testing Services, America's trusted name in NDT. Armor Construction, it's time to armor up. Wealth Partners on Main, a partner committed to your financial success. IBEW Local 531, the electrical professionals. Sentier Bank, family owned since 1895. HealthLink, your community health center. The Right Group, the right way to buy and sell real estate. KIG Senior Solutions, navigating Medicare with confidence. Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. Blythe's Team Sports, where the athlete shops. And Hampton Inn downtown Indianapolis. This is the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back in the Region Sports Network halftime show. Michael Brenner, Matt Skura alongside. We're having fun at Diamond Plate. Conversations are flowing all over the place. We just had the LC Buccaneers come through. Big thanks to them for coming out tonight. What a fun time to get all the kids out here just to watch some football, hang out, and burn some energy. The parents are going to love it because the kids are going to go home and sleep right away.
Hope so.
That's the hope, right? Or wound up on caffeine in there. Yeah, or they're wound up on soda back there. I'm not sure. We got the Region Sports halftime report. By the way, if you're a business owner and you're looking to, promote your business here on the Region Sports Network, we could use a name for the halftime show. So, like a sponsor.
Every Friday night.
Yeah.
During the basketball season, wrestling season.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Tuesday nights. I mean,
absolutely.
Plenty of promotion.
Yeah, we got plenty of opportunities. So, if you own a business, come on and contact us. Plenty of opportunities there. We always want more stuff to promote and local businesses to promote as well. So as a small business ourselves, we like to promote that. So it works out. All right, let's go through some halftime scores or later halftime scores that we've got here. We even got a final to tell you about, so it's not too bad. And if we're shouting, we're just trying to compete with the energy of the vibes of Diamond Plate here. So if we're yelling, I apologize, but we're just trying to compete with the vibes. Everything's good here going on right now. Things are good over for the Andrean 59ers right now, by the way. They are up 25-14 at last update against Bishop Luers. It wasn't going to take long to get Andrean right in this with these weeks.
Right, yeah. I mean, the defense is the defense, yes. So just a minute to get the offense going. You got two good running backs in Reyna and Stovall, quarterback and sling ball all over the field. So it won't take long for that offense to get going.
Yeah, they're clicking.
Once they get in the NCC conference, they're gonna do some good things.
Yeah, they're clicking on all cylinders right now. Speaking of clicking on all cylinders, how about the Boone Grove Wolves? They are on top of South Central 53-0 right now. That's getting late. One over at River Forest, Calumet all over River Forest right now, 24-6. So Calumet looking to try to get into the win column in this early season. How about the Chesterton Trojans right now? 0-1 on the season. They lost to Hobart last week. On top of the Morton Governors, 21-6.
Yeah, they've been controlling that Governor offense.
Yeah.
They're very well game planned by Coach Peterson. And, once Chesterton gets the lead, they're very tough to come back on.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 5-5 last year, trying to make it to 1-1 here after week 2. No score right now from East Chicago or West Side, so we'll try to keep finding those
Anybody
scores.
Out there, put it on our chat line there and give us a score.
Yeah, and on the Strachan Van Til hometown scoreboard scoreboard as well. How about over at the Marshlands right now? Griffith and Munster all knotted up at 29, unless you got another score right now.
29-29 with about 3 minutes left in the third.
Okay, so 29 all.
Panthers are driving.
These Munster Mustangs, though, how about, beating Lake Central last week, we mentioned this is the first time since 2006 that both Griffith and Munster, coming into week 2, 1-0, and now they're all knotted up at 29.
I don't think there's been that much excitement in Mustang land in a while. Coach St. Louis has got them going, and everybody believing over there, and they can make some noise in the NCC.
Yeah, absolutely. You got Phil Mason for Griffith, you got Munster, and talk about two communities that really just kind of need football right now, right? Or need something to kind of distract them from the devastations that they face. I know people are finally starting to probably get to normal. School finally in progress over in those two schools as well. But both these teams are going to be rallying around, or these communities are going to be rallying around their schools right now. Things going well for both teams. How about over in St. John? Hanover is on top of Lake Central, 17-13 at last update. First matchup between these schools. Not to mention, Lake Central's coach used to coach at Hanover. Hanover's coach used to coach at Lake Central. Yeah. Nice battle going on over there.
Great back and forth game. Both defenses are coming up with big stops. Knowledge to the bomb.
Okay, good stuff.
So it's good. Everybody's clicking, and it's going to come down to the end.
Another team that's smiling right now, by the way, Friday Night Smiles, powered by Ethos Dental Group. Whether you're cheering from the stands or watching right here on RSN, Ethos Dental is proud to support our local teams and communities. Ethos Dental Group, keeping the region smiling every Friday night. Wheeler Bearcats are smiling big time right now, 35-0 over KV, our number 9 team in the RSN poll, trying to move up in the poll if they can get this win here tonight. I don't know if you have another update on that one.
I do have another update, but I'm going to mess up the Strachan Van Til's hometown scoreboard update. I don't know. The wording, I'm still learning that stuff, popping the sponsors and all that stuff. But Griffith just scored to make it 35-29.
Okay, 35-29. So Griffith on top. So Strachan Van Til hometown scoreboard update. They are your friendly neighborhood grocer. I love shopping there, by the way. They have the pre-cooked meals and everything. Good stuff when you're just trying to get home on a Friday night. Great to stop in at Strachan Van Til's, not too shabby. Another team that's smiling right now. How about a little RDP, a little Red Devil pride over there at LaPorte? They are up on LaPorte 14-7 right now. So it's a tight one. LaPorte playing it close right now. Over at Lafayette Jeff, they are on top of the Maryville Pirates. How about that? The Maryville Pirates could go down week 2. How's this going to set up in our RSN poll? They're up. Lafayette Jeff up 28-21 on the Pirates right now.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough decision to make because Maryville beat Andrean, but Andrean's 3 and Andrean beats. Yeah. So it's a toss-up. Maryville's playing a ranked team in 5A. I think Bishop Lures is 2A, if I'm not mistaken. They might be 3A, but they're ranked also. So
we're going to find out. But the Maryville Pirates are probably going to have something to say about that. And they're like, you know what? We're just going to win, and it'll be okay.
Right. It's a good thing we don't have to make those choices.
Yeah. We are not part of the committee, but there is a committee that decides on all that. Some members of that community might be, or that committee might be in the house here right now.
Yeah, and that's what we get to. We get to criticize the committee.
Absolutely. That's why we don't go on it, so that way we can talk about it. All right. Over. Detroit Cast, they're hosting Michigan City right now. 49-0 the score over there. Michigan City looking to go 0-2, but they want to bounce back and get in the win column here. We'll see if they can bounce back late in that one. They got a large deficit to climb. We got a final to tell you about. Hard to believe, but we got a final to tell you about. How about this? I know this is going to come as a great shock to everybody. Crown Point wins. Crown Point wins the game 17-6 over Pike. Who'd have thunk it, right? Crown Point getting a win in the regular season.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought ball game. Pike had a very aggressive defense. They attacked. They had custody on the run all night. Wasn't comfortable in the pocket at all, but he did make some big completions. But Summers, he just dominated the game carrying the ball, and he's only a sophomore.
Yeah, one of those situations. The Crown Point Bulldogs, they wanted. There's only 2 games and opportunities for non-conference schedules, and in basketball it's a little bit easier to beef up your schedule. For football, it's kind of hard to really beef up that schedule because then you go into conference play and you play in a tough Duneland Athletic Conference. So trying to get some of those tougher opponents isn't always easy to do. but they take it to Pike here tonight. At last update, the Hobart Brickies on top of Portage 14-7. We'll see if the Brickies can continue to hold on to this one. Portage looking to end a big losing streak. They've lost 12 in a row, looking to change fortunes over there. It's a tight one, close game right now. How about the Valparaiso Vikings? They're looking to bounce back after the loss to Penn last week. They're up 28-0 on South Bend Riley.
Yeah, Valpo's just dominating that game, you know. And Riley's not a traditional football power, so it's it's a good second week of the season. So I'm not saying you go from one extreme to the next extreme, but Riley's a few steps down from Penn. But, then Valpo gets into Doolin. I think they got LaPorte the first week of Doolin, if I'm not mistaken. But that should be a really good matchup for Valpo.
And, of course, for Valpo, you're always looking to bounce back, right? Any team that's coached by Bill Marshall, always going to be somewhere in the upper echelon of a conference, and Valpo looking to get back there after a tough season last year. No score between Hammond Central and TF South. And last update we got for you, the Highland Trojans on top of Whiting right now, 29-0. Highland looking to get into the win column after going 2-8 last year. Whiting also going 2-8. They could drop to 1-1. So good battle going on over there at Highland.
Yeah, it just looks like, just on the scoreboard, we haven't seen much of the game, but on the scoreboard, it just looks like Whiting's getting overwhelmed. I saw that they probably have about 25, 30 guys on their roster. Just looking at the sidelines when I was watching some of the game from their first week. So they're probably just, you're getting outmanned.
It happens from time to time.
Yeah.
We are going to catch the end of these games. We hope you will as well. Plenty of games still going on here on the Region Sports Network. We encourage you to tune in to all of those and maybe get a little quad box going. We got 4 games still going on, so try to get that all set up. Get it on your phone, your tablets, whatever you got to get on.
We hope to be as accurate as possible, but sometimes we don't get all the scores in a time. And scores we have were from the second quarter, and we're in the third or fourth quarter, but we don't know it. So.
We'll have the finals for you, no worries.
We'll have the finals, but if you guys have any updates, please just put them on the scoreboard if something's not right, and we'll get it corrected for you.
And we'll be able to give you credit if you're one of those people that likes to go out to games and you want to go out to a game that maybe isn't getting covered as closely as others. Send updates. We'll make sure we'll get you credit for that as well, because that's a big help to us here at the Region Sports Network. So that'll wrap up our halftime report. We'll be back here at the end with a Region Football wrap-up report after the scores are in. We hope you enjoy the rest of the games this evening. We'll see you in a little while here from Diamond Plate on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
At American Testing Services, based in Hobart, Indiana, we specialize in NDT drone inspections and heat treatment services for local mills, fab shops, and facilities across the country. From Northwest Indiana to nationwide, we deliver precision, safety, and reliability. American Testing Services, America's trusted name in NDT.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Your future starts
here.
For months, it's all you've heard about. From the news broadcasts, to the talk shows. From friends and family, and even from people you don't even know. It's coming to Hammond. It's really happening. It's free checking from Sentier Bank. A perfect account for everyone.